Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals. And this is our Avatar series. And for this episode, we'll be featuring the Austrapede from Pandora. Alright, so here is the making of our Austrapede. So we have it already primered here. We did kit bashing, and later on I'll be explaining to you how we actually did it in the closer look portion of this video. Right, so we're starting on with the painting on this one. I did make several adjustments to some parts of the Austrapedes, and we're actually using this as our guide or photo wherein we're going to mimic the colors on this one. So we have here a mixture of brushes and also acrylics, and of course some water. So the first color here is an orange color with some yellow ochre in it, and we're painting, well, technically the entire body of the Austrapede. So usually I would dry this up with a dry brush in between before I move on to the next color. So here we're just dry brushing some yellow ochre on raised areas such as that of the back of the Austrapede, the neck, and the sections of the tail, as well as that of the head area. So the same will be done for some colors where we need to transition colors from darker orange to a lighter one. So here we're just painting white on the ends of the tentacles, if you want to call it like that, and we're going to paint this later on with a glowing color, pink I guess, and some violets also. Now some parts of the Austrapede will have very colorful sections, so like that of the what do you call those crests, very similar to that of the Parasaurolophus, also the tail, and also the ends of the spikes on the back of the Austrapede. So we let this one dry out, and then we're moving along with the next portion of the colors. So usually when we do this one, I clean my brushes every time so that we don't we don't make mistakes, or or you mix up colors eventually. So again, here we're doing some dry brushing techniques. This is a mix of white and a little bit of pink, and we're dry brushing it on the topmost portions of the back of our Austrapede. Alright, so several details are also needed to be applied here. Some stripes, a bit of speckles here and there. Again, so let this dry and move on with the next detailing of the creature, whatever it is that you're making. So the Austrapede will have also several speckles of darker browns on the bottom part of the tummy, so we're putting those as well. I like doing, sometimes out of the ordinary creatures that I do. I do like making dinosaurs, but sometimes I would take a break and make these creatures, and I hope you guys also enjoyed this video. So all that is left is some minor details, such as that of the eyes, also color of the nails on the Austrapede. Well, that's it for the video, guys, on the making. I hope you like this one and also learn something from it. Well, here are the Guess This PC contest winners. Some lucky picks here: Toy Nguyen, Jurassic Rexy and Friends, JD, Christopher Craig, and Aidan Stevenson. And now for our top 10 winners. Evanibaldo Ponce, Emperor of Tunes and Beasts, Ian Jones, Dinosaur Guy, Destroyer Rebel Cowboy, Ellie Joriel Correa, Rain Mark 11 years old boy, Snock Snapper, Goji Fan at Eisen, and Cretaceous Bricks. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you in the next Guess This PC contest. For those of you who'd like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon, it will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage, and in the homepage just click on the community link and you'll see there all my posts. And now, on with the Sembricks. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 parts to this. Let's start by connecting the head here with the body piece. There you go. Of course, we'll be connecting the legs as well. That's the other one. The arms are actually detachable, but you have to, pull out the entire body and we can't do that anymore. Anyway, so the last piece would be the tail here. Yeah, there you go. And that's the completed Austrapede from Avatar series of Extinct Bricks. Moving along with our closer look on our Austrapede. Hey everyone, and this is actually the final video that we will be posting for the Avatar series. I know you guys are quite excited also for the movie, but there's not a lot of clamor with regards to the current series for now, so this will be the last one that we will be having, and it's the Austrapede. So the Austrapede here is somewhat similar to a hybrid of an ostrich with tail and a dinosaur-like creature. Well, it's actually based off from this particular photo over here, and it's quite one of those alien creatures that are really weird and something that you wouldn't want to see in real life. Well, Usher here will be coming back later on for some size comparison, so I'll see you later, guys. So here is the Austrapede on a closer look. It as with usual Pandoran creatures, it has more than 2 eyes. So this one has 1, 2, 3, and 4 eyes. It has several appendages to it, 1, 2, 3, and also on the head. It also has this overgrowth of a thing here on the back portion before the tail. So the tail here has what do you call those? Those receptacles wherein I think those attached to the people or the Nav'i people. And then we also have here arms with also multiple appendages. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the legs are also long and very reminiscent as that of the ostrich. Now the Austrapede here actually is built from a Rexy figure, the Rex I guess figure from Toy Story, and you can see that it still has its arms over here, so it's moving like so. So when you move the other arm also moves like that. And then of course the legs are also from the figure. I just made it longer, and then the tail is likewise the same tail that it has, except that I added in a bit more length to it, then modified extremely the entire thing. Now the head here looks like an anteater of some sort, and then it has a Parasaurolophus like crest over here on the back with several what do you call those, spikes on the ends or on the top portion of the crest. Now the coloration is very similar to the Austrapede that is seen in the Avatar live show. And yeah, so that is where I got this particular figure from. So it has several articulations. It can swivel here on the neck portion. I showed you already the arms. Of course, the legs move independently, like so, like it's running or walking. Johnny Walker. Yeah, and the sail also swivels like this, and that's it. So that is the how the Austrapede looks like, and that is our closer look for you guys. Alright, so for the size comparisons, we're bringing back here Usher. And yeah, so we don't have an actual, photo, I guess, of the Austrapede in terms of size with that of a human being. Usually it's compared with the Nav'i people, or yeah, those tall lean guys from the movie. But yeah, so at least this one is quite big and could be the actual size for an Austrapede. Alright, so we will now be comparing with all creatures that I've had or I've done so far here on the channel from the Avatar movie or series or a live show. So let's start with the comparisons. Right, so let's start with these direwolves. So here we got several, or we got two, and comparing it with a normal human being, you can see that it's about this size, as you can see here, and of course it has 6 legs as well, so really weird. And yeah, so that's our direwolves. Right, so we also have just recently the hexapede. So the hexapede is the antelope-like creature from Pandora as well. So it has a long neck and has 2 studs, and again 6 legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 legs. Right, so it has several details on the face that makes it look like there's a lot of eyes. Right, so next up we have a, what do you call this? A dire horse. So a dire horse is, like most domesticated horses, is one that Nav'i people can ride on. And we also have here another creature from Pandora. This is a Nav'i, and I call him Jake because he looks like it. So I even colored him like that. And yeah, so comparing it with the Austrapede here, you can see that the Austrapede is much longer, much taller than the dire horse, and definitely than the Nav'i guy over here, which is Sully. Right, so one of the creatures that I also made here, which is I'm quite proud of, is the mountain banshee, and it's here. Yeah, so it looks very like very similar to the mountain banshee of Avatar. It has a ton of detail to it. The painting scheme here is, it took me the longest time to paint on this one because there's quite a lot of details on this, and even the back portion of the creature has a lot of details. If I am going to paint this, I guess at this point it's going to be twice as long, because back then the way I paint my customs is not very similar to how I paint them now. So yeah, so this one is quite exciting as well. It has those receptacles also. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. It's quite a cool movie. It has tons of lessons for saving the environment and so on. So please check out the movie Avatar and the upcoming movie Way of Water for Avatar. I think that's also something to watch out for. I'm definitely going to watch that and probably include that in one of my vlogs, so watch out for that, guys, as well. So yeah, so that is the mountain banshee over here. Please check out the video on this one. It's cool, and I think you're going to enjoy how I made it. Alright, And lastly, the biggest of the creatures that I've made so far here for the Avatar series, this is the Leonopteryx. So yeah, so wow. So this one, it looks like a, what do you call that? A kaiju of some sort. It has several eyes to it. I'm not sure how to count them. I know there are also eyes located in the thorax area, but I forgot. But yeah, so this is the Leonopteryx, guys. So it has really large wings to it. The coloration is very volcanic in a way. It has several colorful details, blue details, orange, yellows, and even and even reds in the wings. As you can see here, let me just pull down one. So you can see here, it's very similar to the mountain banshee, where it has those dragonfly-like tip wings, and so it's the same also for the other side as well. So yeah, so this is actually one of my favorite works for the Avatar series from before. So please check out the video, guys, on the mountain banshee. You're going to enjoy it, and yeah, probably one of these days I would be making dragons, things, stuff like that, probably kaijus. If you like those, please comment them down below. Let's see how it goes, and probably if that is something that you guys would like to see here on the channel, then we'll have to deliberate and see if that is something feasible that we can do here on Extinct Breaks. Alright, okay, so that's it for the video, guys, on the comparisons. We will now be moving on with Extinct Breaks species roll call, and we have here all the creatures that you see that I actually showed here on the video, and all of these are actually from the Avatar movie, Avatar series, or Avatar Light. Alright, so yeah, so again, if you do have other suggestions of other movies or series that you'd like to see here on this channel, please let me know in the comments down below, so that we'll see and probably consider those in the future. Alright, so as you're here, also I would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Breaks playlist. But I'll be placing individual links of all that you see here, so that you won't have to go through all 400 and plus videos that I have uploaded so far here on this channel. Alright, so let's start with the Extinct Breaks species roll call. Let's start from this one. These are Viper Wolves from Avatar by Extinct Breaks. This is the Extinct Breaks Hexapede. We also have here the Extinct Breaks Leonopteryx. We also have the Extinct Breaks Mountain Banshee over here. We also have their Sully by Avatar Sully from by Extinct Breaks as well. And this is the Dire Horse by Extinct Breaks. And of course, to start the show here, this is our Austrapede, guys. Oops, sorry about that. This is our Austrapede, and yeah, so we'll be putting up at least one more photo or video at the end of the channel. So please finish the video, guys, and please do not skip on our ads, so that you would be able to help out the channel as well. Alright, so guys, thank you so much and have a great day.
And that about ends our video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next video. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, EB Toy Universe and The Adventures of Moira and Nasher. Please watch their videos and support the channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, guys, let your inner dino break roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!